Well, good day, everyone. Welcome to our training call today for EduSwarm. We are an affiliate program headquartered out of the United States, and we deal in Bitcoin. We love our Bitcoin, and we are here to today to show you and tell you some things that the company has developed. And one of the things you'll find about EduSwarm as you get to know us, we've got a tremendous edge on our competition because of our programming department, our I team, the professionalism, all of the elements that you need to have a successful company are here. And what we will be doing, we'll be doing these Saturday morning training calls or Saturday, whatever time it is, training calls. It'll always be at noon Eastern, 11 Central. And we try to facilitate as many people as we can. That still makes it early afternoon for our friends in Europe. And same way for the folks over in the African continent. And we've got a pretty good mix of different countries already involved with EduSwarm. And the reason that we do is that our owner, Bobby Kanata, and a few of the technical guys, Dennis, a couple of guys, we sat down and kicked around what we could do to make this company an international opportunity. And of course, the key to that is cryptocurrency. And if you deal in the cryptocurrency world, many of you are new to it, and many of us have been involved, for the past 2-3 years since it began its popularity. But the key thing is how do you reach out? What do you do to gather customers and build your business? And there's a lot of different ways and means to get to that end. But one of the most important things you can do is have an aggressive sales funnel in a program that is designed to facilitate your particular business model. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Dennis. Dennis is one of our top technicians. He actually developed what you're about to see, and I am very excited about it. So with that, Denny, I'm going to flip it over to you and take it away, buddy.
Hey, Rick, thank you, and thanks everyone for getting on the call. What I want to do is kind of run through the system, give you guys a little bit of training. Like Rick said, the ultimate goal, right, is you could have the greatest product in the world, but if you can't showcase it to people, it's going to be very difficult to build a business. And again, having the mindset is real important because for some of you that aren't in business for yourself, it's a little difficult to wrap yourselves around how to get motivated or the things to do in order to create online traffic or traffic to your offer, to be successful in any business, right? If you own a restaurant and you're selling subs for your product and you can't get people to come in to buy a sub to see how really good it is, you're not going to have a very successful business. So having a great mindset in order to achieve success in any business, that's the number one thing you need to do. So find your purpose, see what motivates you into why you're joining EduSwarm for success. I'm sure pretty much everybody listening to this is going to say, hey, we want freedom in our lives. I can't imagine people driving to work every day. I used to do it a long time ago, stuck in traffic. It was horrible, So again, I'm not going to touch too much on that. You guys are all, people that understand the value of where we're going to go with this. So what we put together years ago, I was using multiple products, different types of sales funnels there's so many of them out there. And what I found is you'll hear me type a little bit on some of this. So let me share my screen. So I've used them all. I've used ClickFunnels. I've used GetResponse. I've used MailChimp. I've used all sorts of different tools. And all these tools have some really great things to offer. But the number one thing that they were all missing was a few ingredients that really didn't fill everything that I needed to do as an online marketer to drive traffic, to organize, to look at my ROI. And, there's some powerful platforms like Facebook, Craigslist, LinkedIn, there's blogging, there's becoming a digital influencer, all sorts of different things that you can do today. But we looked at the top, as a software company, we looked at the top companies that offer different types of landing page builders, funnel platforms, and the pricing that they do, the features that they do, the different things. So I'll give you an example. You know, some of the competitors out there that we call them, or whatever they are, you go into their environment, there's always something missing. For example, ClickFunnels is a nice product. They do a really nice job. They've been around a long time. Problem with ClickFunnels is you've got to integrate all sorts of different things. Your email autoresponders, the different types of stuff that we did. So email autoresponders, you got to look at your analytics. You got to integrate sometimes with Google Analytics and platform. You got to put in your Facebook tracking pixels. All this can be really confusing, right? The number one thing we need to do as a company is to drive traffic to our pages. So you're free to go look at all these different types of things, how much they cost, different types of, you know, they have free trials on most of them. And then after that, you got to sign up for either monthly fees. So what we put together for you guys as a company in EduSwarm was we wanted to put a nice product in place to where you could have branded, pre-designed landing pages, opt-in pages, sales funnels that convert, right? And one thing I want to mention is if you guys that are online marketers already, some of you that are not, if you run by a sales funnel that you really think is great, that is high converting, please, please, please submit a ticket inside your ticketing system in your support suite and send us a ticket and we'll look at it and we'll design that sales funnel for you guys. But I want to back up just a little bit because everybody's always saying, well, how do I bring traffic to a site once it's built, right? So it's kind of like the chicken before the egg before the chicken. Inside the video courses, you guys have some really great video courses on marketing how-tos, lead generation. So you could set up your social media accounts, right? It's all about massive exposure, doing things that other people aren't doing, and then finding what works, right? I mean, Facebook has 2 billion people on there, multiple languages. There's so many groups in Facebook on Bitcoin that you guys could advertise on or post on. Remember, you got to follow the rules of Facebook so you guys don't get slammed into this thing, right? So your accounts don't get shut off. But there's so much there that you guys can do. And a great place to start to get focused is look at your video courses, right? Lead generation is all in here. You can look at all sorts of free traffic, paid traffic, intermediate traffic. If you're not sure what a sales funnel is, there's also video courses on sales funnel, list building, how to get free traffic step by step in resources. Now remember, as you're going through some of these courses, a couple of them some of the links might not work. The course master tries to do their best job to make sure that the content is updated and looking. But if you see things that aren't working, please, you know, as leaders out there, we want you guys to bring in a support ticket. Let us know what's not working, what's working. So that way we can better understand how to put the proper links and direction of the system together for you guys, right? So great place to start is in your library. Again, I'll cover more of what we did in the affiliate system, in the affiliate center. So once you get a great understanding of what's in there, a nice place to start too is in your marketing toolbox. Okay, this marketing toolbox was set up with all sorts of pre-designed things. So let's cover your affiliate link. This is your direct affiliate link that goes directly to your website. And then we also had a request from someone that said, you know, while I'm building these sales pages, I'm putting ads on Instagram, and I just say, connect with me on a link. I'd like a place that somebody could actually put their link up. We'd like the link for our particular sign up. So what we did is this link directs them directly to your homepage. The next link send your visitors directly to your membership options and then the sign up page, okay? So you want to take a look at these two. And this is important as we're covering the sales funnel process or how to build a sales page. You're going to want to kind of grab these, put them in to your buttons or your links that you want to customize within your pages. So those are the types of things that, you know, the company tries to offer for its affiliates to help them build automatic, right? So there's promotional videos here that you can download, some with lower earnings potential, some with higher earnings, and again, some really cool little kind of Bitcoin teaser videos. We know video marketing is huge today and has been, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger. So you can download these videos directly. The company will keep adding more and more videos. There's a few images that are here that you can download. So they're animated, and then these will just keep getting better and better as more people suggest stuff and the company goes. So email swipes, right? This is real important to drive immediate traffic via your email list. Some of you might be using an email service already, and if you are, you could grab some of these pre-made swipes, customize them yourself, copy and paste them by right-clicking if you're on a PC or your Mac, left-clicking and then copying and pasting them. There's different types of email swipes. You could put your affiliate link here, as we talked about, for direct call to action or to your home page for your page itself. And then all these, of course, you could just copy paste inside of your own email, whether it's a Gmail account you're using, Yahoo, AOL, whatever you might be using, Outlook. And then there's a really cool PowerPoint presentation that's all done here. So you could download this PowerPoint presentation. If you want to create your own webinars as well, maybe you want to do your own little meetings, whether it's at your house, your place of business, you want to share this with people. You know, so those are some of the tools in your toolbox. Now, I want to cover the sales funnel builder. So here you're going to have a link here to each and every one of you. So once you click on that, it's going to open up in a separate window. And what's real important, building a sales funnel, landing pages, you can do it on a on an iPad or mobile, but it's very, very difficult. So our suggestion is that you get on a screen resolution that's at least big enough so you could see what you're doing, how you're designing, and the different things inside of the system, okay? So right now, every EDU affiliate gets this system for free. I know it just says 18 days here, but we're going to take that away. Again, we're looking for, we're kind of in beta here on this marketing platform, and we're looking for some great suggestions or things that are missing. We kind of have a great idea. We test every day, and where every day you'll see changes into the system. So it's only going to get better and better within time. More features will be added on. For right now, I'll cover the features we do have. So you can create your offer from the pre-made landing pages, the opt-in stuff that's here. And then that way you could start driving traffic immediately once you go to your video courses, or if you already have a Facebook ads account set up. Either way, we're going to connect Facebook ads soon inside of the system. So that way you don't have to log into Facebook, worry about tracking pixels and everything else, but you still need to set up your own Facebook account system. And we're going to try to give you step-by-step instructions. Right now, there's really nothing inside of the system training. The reason that it's not there is because we don't have the final version of this done. So there's no sense in us creating training videos right now when we don't have version 1 stamped. This is why we're in beta, and we're asking for our leaders and our affiliates to kind of help beta test with this, and then you could start. And then, of course, there's a support ticketing system in here too. So that way you'll be able to give us a little bit of insight or create a support ticket here, or you'll be able to create one within your website here as well, okay, for support under help. Okay, so we have 2 options for you guys to do that as well, okay? So now let's cover a little bit about the basics. So when we have our training done, we'll be able to put your training here. Here's a quick view of your list growth. your email opens, kind of your click-through rates and all that. So the system basically is an entire system for email autoresponders. It does all of your tracking for you, your analytics, and it also has your pre-designed landing pages, and we're going to keep adding more and more. You'll see they're all mobile responsive. You got your virtual business cards. One thing you don't have to worry about is I kind of have a little listing here of what it is. So really this is marketing automation. We're going to come out with more sales pages in different languages. There's nothing to download. We try to make this a simple drag and drop. We're integrating the Facebook lead system shortly. All these are mobile responsive already for your opt-in thank you pages, your download pages. You have an area where you could build your virtual business cards as well. And then we're going to add our Facebook retargeting and email retargeting soon. You have detailed campaign analytics, and then your built-in follow-up email autoresponders. I'm going to cover all this. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's a simple step-by-step. And again, we're trying to make it as simple as possible, but I'm just covering the features in the system. You have your detailed email tracking, opens, reporting, engagement. The list you collect from the emails, the names, the phone numbers, that is your list. You can export that list. You can unsubscribe them, and then we're adding a verification service as well. So you don't have to worry about hosting a landing page. You don't have to worry about customizing a URL. And everything here, our article poster for Facebook and image poster, I thought it was going to be ready for today. We've got a couple code changes because Facebook keeps changing their API integration. So that's a tool that's going to be ready within this week inside of your system, and I'll cover that as soon as it's done. We could do kind of another one. Of course, you have your your video courses and all that as well, okay? So let's dive right into creating a campaign. So again, there's done-for-you funnels, sales pages, what we call flash funnels, and the descriptions to all these are right here, okay? Hey guys, there's a little bit of noise. I hear a tiny bit of noise, rubbing. So I don't know who that is, but if you don't mind just muting, that's great. Thank you. And then the Facebook article poster, like I said, I thought was going to be ready today. There's a glitch within the system, so we'll cover that a little bit. You guys, there's still some...
it's Pam. Pam, can you mute yourself, please? Or Rick, can you mute Pam?
Yeah, I don't think I have that option, or if I do, I don't know exactly where it is. But all right, I'll continue. So again, the done for you funnel, exactly what it is. It's done for you. It's going to have a lead magnet page, opt-in, subscriber form attached to it, thank you page, and then what we call the giveaway or the bribe, the lead magnet itself, and then of course that download page and automation. I'll cover that right now. I'll dive right into that. Okay, so you're going to name your funnel. So we're going to call it free course giveaway. And then let's say we're targeting 20 to 70-year-olds in the US or
Someone's just muted Dennis. Dennis, you need to
hear me?
Okay, we can now. Yep.
Okay. So this is your free course giveaway that we named our done for you funnel. And again, this is a full emailing system as well. So in the US, we have canned spam laws, and in the UK as well. So what we don't want to do out of the system or out of any representative of EduSwarm is start spamming people, right? So it's important to really put in your real name here because you want to connect with your subscribers, right? This isn't just a one-time event. This is building a relationship. So your default email is real name at, test.com. And then your default name would be real name. Okay, you want to fill this out. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to kind of walk through this real quick. So your state, your region. So we're in the Florida area, and then your address and your city, and then your zip or postal code, and then the country you're coming in from. You're going to want to go exactly where you're coming in from. And then your real email address. So it's real.com. And then you press continue, and that creates your list. Eventually here, like I said, with all the training, each one of these little tool tips, we're going to have a little training here as well. So if you're confused about something, you know, every system's going to take a little bit of training. We're trying to make this as easy as possible for people. So these are your form options. Turn on and off your subscribers. Here you could just put join now as your subscriber list. Still a little background noise I hear. And then email by default is going to be there because we have to have a field in the form that's automatic. So you could turn on and off these fields, or you could delete them, or you can add other fields as well. So if you wanted to do a text field, you could do that as well.
You want to pay him this 50%?
Hey, Bobby, could
Yeah, wait a minute. I got muted.
Yeah, could you mute, please? And then you could delete these and then add them. And then as soon as you hit continue, it's going to fill out, get your form in place. So this is your conversion page or your opt-in page, what we call it. There's going to be a number of different ones here. We have one up now for you because it's a done-for-you sales funnel. So you could preview it by previewing right here. And this is the preview course that is loaded up right now. Obviously, the form doesn't preview because we haven't finished building it yet because the system doesn't know what you want to collect. So as you click edit, it's going to bring you into the page builder. And the page builder is going to load up the page that was pre-designed for you with already pre-made copy. So we find the hardest thing for individuals that really don't know a lot about marketing online is how do I write copy? How am I going to design this page? What do I do to really make it unique, right? So all of the pages that we're putting up, we're testing first to see what kind of return on ROI we get for it. So here we filled in our form. We put join now in our form. This cannot be edited for the simple fact that this is where the form is going to lead to in the email autoresponder and everything else. But everything else in this page can be edited. You can actually change the background colors if you'd like. Here, you can, they're pre-designed again for the way we want. You could click on this and then you could select free, awesome video course, okay? And then you can make this your own page, right? So if you didn't like the copy or you wanted to add some copy into it, you could look at a couple of the places here that you like, and then you say, oh, well, I really want to add some more copy because I'd like to sell or, you know, to build a better relationship. So you could add this copy here and then make it your own. You could click on this and then you could make it bold. You can increase the font size here by in this section here. So you just put in your font numbers. And again, you know, it takes a little bit of training, a little bit of playing around with it. You could go look at a background image. You could select from your own background images, or we actually give you a place. Once your images have been loaded here, we actually give you an area where it's royalty-free images, where you could search tens of thousands of royalty-free images that you could put inside and put as a background into your section. So, and then change the font colors again, make it a little more appealing. And remember, you got to hit apply every time you change it, and then you have to save your changes. And let's say you didn't really want this and you wanted to get rid of it, you just remove it by clicking here. It says, yes, I want to remove, and there goes back to the page. And let's say that you really didn't like the changes you made to a particular page here. You just kind of scroll over here and then you go to this little area, it resets that whole section, and then it'll reset it back to its original form, okay? And again, some of this, it takes a little bit of catching up to do, but when you're all done producing it and you're done saving it, it will look perfectly, and then you can look at previewing it, which we always suggest that people preview the form to see what it looks like. And there's the changes I made earlier. And then when we go back, if there's a little section, sometimes it catches, so you're gonna have to do a hard refresh on your browser. We'll do that automatically soon once we figure out a little bit of the bugs that we test. Again, the system isn't perfect, but it will get better and better and better for you as we go along. So I just did a hard refresh, and it still kind of blocked it off, but these are the little things that we'll fix as we go along. So we previewed it, looks great. Now let's publish the page. Then we'll see the real magic of the whole system again. So a thank you page is a place where you send your subscribers to after they've filled in your form. You could, if you didn't like the thank you pages that we put together for you, that the companies put together, you can actually send them to your own thank you page. So you could send them to a Google page or something else that you had. For some of you that are real experienced in this, you'll be able to put your own touches on this. So the system is very flexible, but for some of you that are not, you just kind of follow the step-by-step with the pre-designed things that are in place for you, and it's all in place. So this is a thank you page that was pre-designed for this particular funnel, and it says congrats. There's a preview of it for your free video course is on its way. It'll show up in a few minutes. If you don't see it, check your inbox or your junk mail, PPS, and then you could sell again, right? So the reason that you want to do opt-in pages is, number one, to collect the users and the visitors' information. The thank you page and the download page, the email autoresponder series, they're there to nurture your leads, right? You want to build a relationship. So this text has been put together, and again, you could change the text. And you say, you know, here's my Facebook link, you know, connect with me now. And then you could actually make this a link. So you kind of highlight the area here. You press on this little area, makes it a link, and then you could just type in www. We'll just put facebook.com for right now. And that you hit the little check mark, and that makes it a link, right? So now you could connect here, or if some of you wanted, you can actually just put your information, you know, and say connect with me now, and you could write a little more sales text, and then you could bold this if you want after you're done highlighting. So if anybody's ever really used a Word document or anything, kind of get the hang of it. You can make it italic, you can underline it, and then you'll see how it's all customizable exactly for you, okay? Now make sure to save your changes. And again, if you wanted to add another call to action, something that you wanted to add, or you wanted a little more feature and you wanted to resell a little more, everything here is totally customizable. You can go in, change the images, and again, take you a few minutes to kind of look. So, you know, we're in Bitcoin. So let's look for some free Bitcoin images. Oh, I kind of like that one. Great. This is an awesome page. I'm going to save it. I'm going to preview it, make sure that the links work okay. And that's why this is good to develop again, it's not produced yet. So once it's published, the links aren't going to work until it's published, because the system doesn't know where to finish the site yet, right? So we have to publish it. So nothing to save. And again, for those of you that are really advanced, you could do your page titles here. And then you can learn this. You can make this SEO. You could customize your CSS. You can include your headers. And again, we'll do some more advanced training on this. So this is your meta tag stuff for SEO. You could put, you know, Bitcoin edu, and then your site titles, and that will do the page titles here on top. Again, everything is fully customizable for you, okay? System does it all, tracks it all, holds it. So let's publish this page. And I'm giving you a lot of detail, so it's kind of more the training detail. So again, the download page, if you had your own video course that you wanted to send them to, or an ebook, or something that you wanted to send them to, you could do that. But for right now, we've preloaded a video course here as what we call a gift. And then we'll have a number of different things here. So we have emails that you could do, but since this is a done-for-you funnel with a video course, we'll clear up this path on the done-for-you stuff. So this is the preview of the video course. And again, all these videos are already loaded. They're already there for you as private label rights that you can take this and use for your affiliate business, okay? So we've loaded Bitcoin, a free Bitcoin course for you. So let's preview it. So that way, before you select it, there'll be a number of them here to pick from, different video courses that you could use to choose from. And again, different markets that you're targeting on Facebook, Craigslist, Instagram, you're posting stuff. And then again, your download page here, or what we call your access page, but we call it download page, because some of these courses, people will be able to download them. Let's say you didn't like this video, right? And let's say you wanted to put up another video. And you had your own. So you wanted to do another video because you've done it and you're the expert and you want to be the expert on it, and you like this course instead or something here. Of course, I always suggest you don't put stuff with ads in it. So try not to put anything with ads in it. So here you could go here and then share and then bring in. So let's say you had your own channel and you wanted to put in your own course. You can literally put in your YouTube course right here and drag it, and there you go. That's how fast you could put your own videos. So if you're hosting them on Vimeo and YouTube are the only two places right now that you could put inside of this download page. But for the sake of this right now, I'm going to reset the course. So I'm going to reset the block back to its original video. And of course, down here is your other place. It's no secret. You want to connect with me. So your button right here, you want to put in your Facebook link. Let's just send them somewhere else right now to, let's just send them to another site. Let's just send them to google.com for right now, okay? Apply the changes. This is going to be directly here to your Facebook. Remember to save them. And then, of course, you can preview your changes. And then you could say, hey, add more social media links. You could share it, connect it. And some of these we're going to look to kind of edit these different types of templates that are here to make sure that, you know, people could share this on Facebook with them, or you could make and customize it to your own, okay? So those are the things. Like I said, we're still in beta with this right now, but we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to get in it, play around, start going ASAP to drive some traffic to your EduSwarm business, okay? So let's publish this page. So now the email autoresponder series, these are the emails that are going to go through. So you have a choice to either yes or no. We're going to fix these descriptions as well by Monday. So I chose yes. There's a preloaded 3-day or 3 series autoresponders that are already here, okay? So you're going to want to nurture your lead. Some of these different types will be 5 days, 20 days, 6 months, whatever you want to do. So because this is a done-for-you funnel, we've already put together exactly what's done for you, okay? So this welcome email here says, hello, John, and then you put in your name here. This is Mark, and I want to welcome you and thank you personally, okay? And then this is going to be the download link already, so you don't ever want to touch that because that's where your course download link is in the email. Of course, if you're sending them to another page, you're going to want to edit this download page here, okay? So you're going to want to edit that one. This one's already confirmed for us within the system. And then if you want to open it in a new window, you want to leave it in the same window. Everything is customizable for you here, okay? So then you could customize your text and say, I want to bold this. I want to change the color of it, maybe make it a little bit different, okay? And then you save it. And then if you want to preview that that email, you could preview it right here. Look at your link. And again, everything is right here for you, okay? So then the next one is a congratulations on uploading your library. And again, take a look at this. Enter your free, thank you for downloading our free video course. This one is specific towards the video course. So we're going to be in these done for you funnels, everything exactly is what it is. They're done for you. But if you don't like the language and you want to edit something, you want to change the format, you want to make it a little bit bigger, again, you could do that right here. And then you can undo. This editor actually has an undo feature, or save it and preview it again. And then the third one here is your, and you can actually add different types of fields here. Also, this is a little more advanced. So for some of you that aren't as advanced, we suggest you don't do that, but we keep those options in there. And again, this one here, it says, okay, sent 1 day after subscriber subscribes to your list, which I named it real list names right now, okay? The secret motive detector. And again, every one of these, the reason is they're either going to purchase from you, sign up, or they're gonna unsubscribe. So let's go in and let's continue into the sales funnel. And there's only one other piece, and that you could personalize your link. So within the system, you don't have to personalize it. This is the system generated link to your particular campaign, but I want to personalize it right now for the sake of demo purposes. Okay, and down here, so each category, you could do this, and then you could look here and pick from your different URLs, and the company will be adding more URLs to choose from. And then, so let's say I do want to customize it. So I want successfulpro.com, and I want to just do this for my free video. Okay, and there's my custom link. I've just now click continue, and the whole system just took care of the entire funnel. So here we go. There's my link. There's my entire funnel built for me already, right? Customized to me, done, done, done. Okay, so let's just do test funnel. Let's do giveaway. Test, and then let's put real name. And then this also has an SMS text messenger that's only set up for the US right now, but it will be set up internationally soon enough. So when somebody gives you their real phone number on their mobile, once they click submit, it's now going to give them a text message, and the system does two things right now. Redirects them to your thank you page. Remember, I told you we edited this thank you page right now, right? And then each one of these is also customizable on the bottom, and then everything is going to have a privacy and service of terms. And then here was the link that we put in for Facebook. So if we would have had the real Facebook link in here, it would have already connected. Right? And then, so now what happened, the system just sent us an email. So let me go in and look at the email that just came through. So did two things. The system just sent us an email. Right here's our email. And it redirected us to this thank you page. Okay, again, for you guys to sell, right? And then, oh, just lost, sorry, I have multiple screens here. And then this is the thank you page right here, right? So, hello, John, this is Mark. I want to thank you for, welcome you and thank you personally. And then this was the one we just edited. And what happens here, once I click on this, It's now going to open up my default browser, and it's going to send me to my download, to my video course page. So look at that. The entire funnel was built right away, went right through the system. Now, when you're testing this, you have to be, if you're going to test it personally, you have to be on another browser in order for the system to track, to get the tracking done. So I just opened up an Internet Explorer browser because I have multiple browsers. So this now just went to my tracking system. Okay. Again, I'm going to set up the email. Again, I'm just using testing emails for right now. And I'm just doing that. And then I'm going to send it again. So just so I could show you guys how the thing actually tracks. So here we go. We track the system. So you say, hey, I want to, here's my link, and I'm going to start promoting this, like I said, right? Onto Craigslist, Facebook. I'm going to email this to people. I want them to look at the funnel I just did. So now we go back to campaigns. And the system does all the tracking for you, okay? So again, I was testing some earlier campaigns. So if you want to delete these, you just click delete. And we're just going to delete those because we're going to focus right on the campaign that we did. And then here I go to reporting. I go to my URL tracking. And voila. Now it opens up your tracking dashboard for your analytics. And there's the individuals that, so there was 2 actions. Somebody just went here. Hey, Mandy, I know you're on the line with me. Can I just Skype you this URL real quick, and can you click on it?
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
Just to show people how fast and real time it's going to pop up. So here when I go to actions, I want to look, I'm sorry, my visitors, and I want to go to real-time mapping. So I look at my real-time map at people that have visited the page. Hey, Rick, I'm also going to send you the page too. So if you could click on it. So there we go. Somebody just popped up in Greece. Thank you, Mandy. I know that's you. And then that's me down here. And then if Rick, if you're there and you could click on that, Mr. Rick will pop up. But the whole tracking mechanism is all done. So there's nothing that you have to worry about. As we mentioned earlier, a lot of these companies charge different prices for all of these services, okay? So in these analytics, the more you get to understand these analytics, you're going to see where people came in from. The reason we do this is each campaign, you'll be able to access each campaign here to understand where exactly your best efforts are when you start driving traffic to your pages, right? So you'll be able to look at your visitors, your overview, how the users came in from, what they accessed, the type of devices they were accessing on. And for some of you that are really advanced, this is really important, right? So the more defined you get once you start driving your traffic, the more you'll be able to see exactly how this thing comes in, right? The whole system does your entry pages for you. So this came in from free video. If we were pulling it from referring sites on websites that we did, it would show you that it came in from a blog, would show you that it came in from different types of things. So if it came in from Facebook, it would tell you that it came in from Facebook, other referrers, because you might have other people that are underneath you that are actually building pages with you or looking at stuff. So the whole system just took care of all the analytics for you, okay? So again, this is kind of the overview, so you don't have to go through how many unique pages, how the visitors it came in from, the countries they came in from, how many times they accessed it. So we had another hit here, which is great. And then you could actually set your goals. You could add your different types of goals within the system. So if you were looking to really define your ROI, you could look at your goals that you came in from, put in your revenue numbers, and then define your different types of goals and setup. So the whole thing kind of has a really cool system inside of it for you. You don't have to worry about your Facebook tracking pixels once you advertise on Facebook. And again, the whole thing is done, okay? So let's go back to campaign and let's look at the email tracking this time. Oh, sorry, click the URL tracking again. So let's look at the email tracking. So here's my subscriber rate. Here's the performance on the list itself. Okay. So now if I want to go to the list, I can click on the list. Sorry, I have to go into the list section. So I could click on my list. Again, you can access it here. Look at your subscribers. You can merge a list. You can segment them out. You can take a look at your subscribers. So these are all my subscribers that just happened right now. Were they confirmed, unconfirmed? And the reason that this says confirm or unconfirmed is when they subscribe into the form and they click on the download page, it's going to tell you that it's a confirmed double opt-in. Okay, so this would be a one opt-in and then a double opt-in. Okay, and then you can move these, segment them out, and then you can actually export your list for each one. So if I wanted to export the list, remember at the beginning of the webinar, we said that these are your list, okay? And then you can add notes into each one of these. So if I'm going into my subscribers, I go into my list. I want to click on my subscribers. I could actually edit each one of my subscribers and put different updated information. And then we're going to give you a little CRM here soon enough that you'll be able to make notes, reminders for phone calls, or comment back, and then you could retarget your list within the system as well. So let's say these were 1,000 people, right? And you came out with a new product. You can actually resend a newsletter directly into the system from this system and directly email all of those individuals, or you can retarget them on Facebook as well, okay? So this is a quick glance. You could see how many people unsubscribed. Again, you want to stay compliant, you want to stay clean, and you want to build your relationship. So I'm going to cover one more section within the Create Campaign. Again, the Done For You funnel and the Flash funnel is, the Done For You funnel already has your 3 pages done. It has your email swipes done. All you got to do is customize them and go. So the real fast way to do this, if you want to drive immediate call to action traffic, okay, is you build a sales page, all right? So let's call this one Facebook group Bitcoin, and I'm going to target, free BTC groups, okay? So this is the one that I did, BTC. So I'm going to name this here. I'm going to continue. So the sales pages can be done quick. All right. So these are the 2 different types of sales pages that we put up right now. They preloaded the videos for you. And then they've kind of built a page that's similar to your landing page, but it's all in one. And the reason you don't want to do a call to action up to the end is because the further down somebody scrolls and reads, the more you're going to have them, right? But it's up to you. These pages were designed for maximum return on ROI. So this is the preview of it. So let's say I want to edit that page. Now this is a really fast build. So if you're trying to bring someone into EduSwarm and you say, hey guys, we have a full system that's done for you, obviously automatic, right? You could do a screen share with your prospect and you could say, hey, look guys, these are the tools that are already in for you at no additional cost right now, okay? So you say, hey, look, I want to edit this, okay? I came in here, I edited this. I wanted to change my video to me because I wanted to do my own video. Let's say, how does Bitcoin work? again, if you're going to pick something, you don't want to do something with an ad in it. People hate looking at ads. So let's skip this and then let's go share. I'm just doing this for the sake of time. Now I'm copying the link. I want to change this into my YouTube video. So there we go. And then I want to put my call to action to my particular web page here. So I want to go back to my affiliate center. I want to look at my marketing toolbox. I want to grab my email, my link to directly to join. So let's do that. Let's change the link here. Let's paste it right there. Let's apply it. Let's save it. Of course, preview it again, but I'm not going to cover that. Let's publish it. And this is my direct call to action page. I want to personalize the link. There's no email autoresponders because there's no form here. Okay. Now I want to pick this one and I want to say free. Then I want to continue. And there we go. That's how fast I just did that page. So sales call to action page, of course, is a lot faster than a done for you funnel or a flash funnel. But look how quick that was. And if I wasn't already logged in, it would just bring me right here. If I wasn't already logged into that page, it would direct me right to the sign up, okay? So see how quick we just did that page. And then if I wanted to promote it via Twitter, if I was logged into Twitter or Google Plus, my Google Plus accounts, I could post that link automatically and post it to my Facebook news feed, which again, got to be real careful with Facebook for the simple fact that you don't want to get your account shut down, okay? So then there's the campaign again that we just did. And that was the Facebook group campaign. I want to look at the tracking URL. And there's no data available because, again, I'm in from the page itself, okay? So the reason there's no data available because I'm in the same URL, the same thing. So, hey, Mandy, if you don't mind, I'm going to Skype you this one more time just to show our viewing audience.
Okay.
If you could please click on that link and then go through it. And then I want to show them the reporting on that page. So it should catch it soon. Should have caught it already. Let me see where it was. Sometimes it takes a little while to load of the system. So, you know, well, it'll, like I said, we'll just kind of keep getting better and better and better here. Oh, I shut down my own window. My bad. Let's go to campaigns. Oh, my campaigns. Let's go to tracking, URL reporting. And there we go. See, so there should have been one visitor, which it was, and there's your real-time tracking again, right? There's your individual that tracked it, tells you what device, what IP they came in from, and so forth. So again, you know, sometimes you got to refresh a little bit and go through. And again, that's how fast you could build a sales page within the system. And then the other, like I said, the other sales pages, there's 2 different ones in here. And then the flash funnels, you kind of have to play with that. And then the article poster, again, is not up yet, but it will be by Monday. We should have it fixed Monday, Tuesday. And then this is your other page here, where it's a little quicker. And you can edit that page and how fast you can build that page. Literally within minutes, we call them squeeze pages, landing pages. And these are just direct call to action pages, okay? So again, uploads inside of your builder, and you can customize any way you want. For the sake of time, I'm just going to publish it, and then you could track your different campaigns. And let's just one more time with the link, say free, and there you go. There's your whole page done for you that fast. Okay. So these, again, you can pick from the 2 templates that are there. Now let's go into one other section. Since I'll cover it, it's not 100% finished, but your virtual business cards, you could create yourself a virtual business card. So you could pick from a V-card template that's there, and you could just, again, play around with it inside the builder. We're going to optimize this a little better real quick. So one step at a time, right? So then you could choose from a template, and then you could upload your own logo, your own things, your own name. Then put in your information, save all that information, and then it updates into your virtual business card. And then you could add your social links here inside the business card. So if you had a Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Instagram, SoundCloud, Vimeo, whatever you want to promote, then you could reach me online via Skype, Fiverr, Google Hangouts. And again, we're going to add LinkedIn and a couple other ones here. And then you could change your picture. So you could upload your own picture or remove it, and then upload your own logo within that template. And again, everything is fully customizable for you within the system. And again, it's working. It's not 100% right now, but we'll do a little bit of changes, and you'll be able to upload your own stuff and then save. And that just changed my page and preloaded your preview, and again, your logo. And then you'll be able to see, add your links for Reach Me Online. And then once this is saved, it's basically a fully responsive website. And then it'll customize. Again, like I said, it's not working 100% right now, but it'll be your web page. This won't be in a mobile view. It'll be your web page, and then you'll be able to see what your virtual business card looks like. And then you can also email this to individuals and people, right? You'll be able to customize your link shortly in that. So that's kind of the entire system. In a nutshell, I know it's taken about an hour. It is a there's a lot to it. We haven't covered Facebook ads because it's not done yet. And then the article poster, like I said, is not 100% done. I tested it this morning, saw that it wasn't posting right away. It is pretty much filled out. And then what it is you'll be able to post either an image or a an article that is preloaded. You'll be able to pre-write it, and then here's your article loader. It loads the same thing as the ebook loader or your email loader. You'll be able to customize this and then just publish it, and then you'll be able to post it right to Facebook. My sister, who's in an MLM company, doesn't know anything about promotion, different types of stuff. She built her whole business by just posting articles and images on Facebook through her friends and family. Literally, that's what she did. So if we were connected on Facebook, once it works, you'll be able to post that article right there onto your Facebook news feed, and then try to drive traffic to your landing pages. Obviously, that's your goal, right? Hey, you want more information about this? Connect with me. Drive traffic right to your landing pages. So that way you can drive immediate traffic, right? So there's multiple ways. There's paid traffic. There's free traffic. All sorts of different things that are in the system. That kind of covers the entire system. Please go into your, log into your site. Please look at how to build, go into it. Again, apologies for not having full training on it right now inside, but we think it's pretty intuitive. We're always looking for suggestions. If you guys can provide us with different suggestions, we'd love to hear from you guys. So Rick, with that said, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and take it over to you, sir.
Well, Dennis, thank you very much. I'll tell you what, guys, I was not expecting what I just saw. This is incredible. I have talked, and I know Mandy and Julie and I and the rest of our team, Kenny, we talk to, people all day, every day. And one of the things that comes up on a continuing basis is, boy, does the company have any type of funnel program, a sales funnel? I have never seen a done for you funnel and have the capability. And Dennis, when you sent me the link over, I don't know why it didn't pop up on the map. It's probably me, but I popped up on your list. I filled out the form.
No, you did.
Just to see,
you did come in, Rick, afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yep.
I thought it was probably user error on my part.
I'm looking at it again, and yeah, you were popped right in there.
All right, good. But the point is, guys, is that to have a program that is built internally that's already completely tied in to your business is incredible. You don't have to go out there and try to go ahead and put all the different links and parts and pieces together, to tie in the EduSwarm things that you think are important. It's all here. You pick what you want. It's a la carte. And I'll tell you, when we go through the system here and we get a little bit more, yeah, there I am. I see it.
Yeah, you popped right up there, Mr. Rick. Yep.
Yeah,
sometimes
good.
It takes a few minutes, guys, because that's just the way it is. Remember, this is real-time reporting on this map. One of them in your dashboard might not report right away, but all you got to do is refresh your page, and it eventually just connects through. And then, again, the analytics, Rick, you could look at the browsers, the different things. I mean, I've used a lot of systems, Rick. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I was paying $350 a month for all the systems I'm talking to you about right now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and like you say, you're having to go out and take, a widget from this one and a piece from that one, and you're trying to, get a compilation that makes sense. And guys, this is just an example of why you want to get on these calls. You want to make sure that you're plugged into what's going on here with EduSwarm, because I'll tell you, there is not a better bargain in the business. And this company and your ability to come in here for less than $100 and get your friends involved. This is not a $20,000 decision. You've got tools here to help you build. Like Dennis said, you've got a program sitting right here. It's already in your back office. It's starting out. You're in the beginning. You're in the beta phase. A lot of people say, well, I don't know about, being there in the beginning. Well, you know what? There's only one beginning. And to look back down the road 6 months from now and say, you know what? I remember that call in the middle of July when I kicked my business into gear. And I put started using the tools the company put together for me. And, this is the time to get out there, share what you just saw with your friends and your contacts, because they do not have anything that can compare to this. I will assure you that. I've had the pleasure of being in our business, seeing tools, develop over, generations, if you will. And I'm an old dinosaur, but I think I can actually, learn this stuff right here and put it out and market with it. And it's incredible. Dennis, thank you so much for your time. Mandy, I want to kick it over to you for just a second. See if you have a couple of comments here for the team.
Absolutely. I put myself in the dinosaur bracket as well, and this looks great. And what I want to say to people is, don't be afraid to go into your back office and play, because you can't break it. As Dennis said, if you're scared of it for a while, log out and then come back. But you can refresh, you can reset. And there's another key area here that is absolutely amazing that I just had a quick chat with Dennis about earlier today, and that's that. You've got your EduSwarm, you've got your one-time membership, you're earning Bitcoin, because that's our currency here. We're paid in Bitcoin, but you could be having other income streams. There's no restrictions here saying you can only have this one business. So let's just say you were in another business, a healthcare business, and EduSwarm. You can actually use this funnel and everything Dennis has shown you and promote that other business as well. So it's like you can use it for anything, because as he said, you can replace the videos, you can put in whatever links you wish to have in there, whatever images in there. So look how great that is. You're coming into EduSwarm, you're building, you're cycling, you're enjoying some great Bitcoin, And you don't have to sort of think, well, that means I've got to quit my other business. You can enhance the growth of your other business and your other business team, bring them across to EduSwarm, because why just you have this amazing sales system and loads of other tools we've got? Why not, have your other team coming across and doing this as well? We've got so much potential. The possibilities are endless. We've just, it's always have an open mind. The funnel, your mind has to be like an open funnel, and the ideas just grow. So with that, I'm going to say thank you to everyone as well, and hand it back to you to tie a bow on this, Rick.
Well, thank you very much, Mandy. And guys, I'll tell you what, we're going to do these training calls will be on Saturday at noon Eastern time in the United States. And, this course has been recorded, and it'll be on our YouTube channel, as will all of our other key items and parts and pieces here. So download the link and share it. Let everybody know what they missed today. Let them know, in particular, that they need to get on our Facebook group page. It's EduSwarm. It's a closed group. You have to be a member of the company because we want to protect you and all of our resources. We don't want people coming in and putting outside endorsements in there, making, comments that are off color, not welcome on our site. This is a very professionally run company, and you're going to learn that over a period of time. And when you realize how significant that is, you're going to be glad you're here. Also, we want to call your attention to the fact that we have a great opportunity call, and we have that call on Thursday night at 9 Eastern. And guys, that call is going to be increasingly important because we're going to have major announcements on there. We're going to have guests that come in and take just a quick testimonial or two on how they're building their business. Keep your mind like a parachute. It works better when it's open. We've got the tools. We need you as the players. You've got the company. We've got everything is here. It's not coming soon. It's here now. So with that, guys, I'm going to put a wrap on this call. I thank each and every one of you for being with us today. Dennis, again, thank you so much for all of the effort that you put in, not only today, but every day to make this a better home for all of the members here at EduSwarm. So guys, with that, God bless you, and take care, and bye for now.